Blue. So before I start the video, guys, I just did grocery shopping. This is probably all my groceries for the week. If you guys want to see my full day of eating or my current diet, hit the video with a thumbs up. I'll greatly appreciate that, and also watch the video because it's high quality, and the thumbs up will also be for that. But if it is a high amount, I will do a full day of eating in the next video. Let's kick the video off. Blue! Boy, puppy.
Kiss me while we driving. 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 Say kiss me while we driving.
If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know that every single year I diet down to single-digit body fats. Recording. Michael Diamond's 2017 Summer Trading Application. Okay, relax.
よくぞトップを倒した。褒めてやる。いいものを見せてやろう。
A consistency I've seen every single year is that I always have to dig deeper into my calories compared to a lot of people. Or I need to run longer on the treadmill to achieve a certain amount of body fat. And I wondered, what is it? Why am I doing a lot more work to achieve the same result? And something that I realized is my recovery. I was always wondering, is it my metabolism that's not on point? Is it the dieting that's not on point? Or is my training off? Something I realized, something I don't pay attention to, or something we don't speak about is recovery, which is as important as diet and training. In this video, I did research into sleep, how that is important for fat loss and how that can help you with fat loss. So I think the video will be interesting. You will take something away from this. So drop the video with a thumbs up. If you're new, what are you doing? Subscribe. Let's kick it off. So on this channel, I've preached diet. Have a diet that will help you be in a caloric deficit for an extended period amount of time. It should also be a good diet that helps with adherence, something you should be able to maintain. Your training should be good. It shouldn't be overdone, good enough for you to be able to burn calories and maintain muscle mass. You're training every single body part twice a week, and you're doing it more with quality than quantity. You're training for progressive overload. This is one of the golden rules of bodybuilding. But something that I haven't spoken about is recovery. And in this, I found a lot of research of how recovery is almost as important, if not the most important, in terms of fat loss. So I found this interesting study. The first one took 14 individuals, one who slept 8.5 hours and another one who slept 5.5 hours. They tested for the neuroendocrine levels, their fat-free mass, and the amount of fat they had in their body. The results were interesting. The ones who slept less for 5.5 hours did lose fat, but not as much as those who slept 8.5 hours. They also saw that ones who slept less also had a decrease in fat-free mass. It was researched that the protein was actually being converted to glucose as an energy source for the body because it was awake for so long. So those who saw a 5.5 hour sleep saw amount of muscle mass reduction, which is not what you want in terms of losing weight and attaining attainable physique. Something I also saw in terms of fat loss and in terms of strength is that those who slept less also saw a decrease in strength. And if you know that strength is a good indication of the amount of muscle mass you're able to retain or even grow, it's extremely important that you be able to maintain your strength during a cut. A decrease in sleep was decreasing strength, and that being said, also a decrease in muscle mass, which is not beneficial for losing weight and maintaining that aesthetic physique. Now, sleep. How important is it? The quality of sleep is extremely important, especially in terms of expressing the amount of hormones that you need to. Starting off with human growth hormone. I saw that human growth hormone is expressed mainly during 12 a.m. and 2 a.m., which is essential hours of sleep, and I know a lot of us are not sleeping during that period of time. Quality of sleep is extremely important. Human growth hormone being one of the most important hormones for fat loss. I also saw people who slept less compared to everyone else, I had an increase in ghrelin, which is one of the main hormones that increase appetite, and leptin is decreased, which is an absolutely great natural body appetite suppressant. So that wasn't helping me at all, and goes to show how much my physique was being affected in terms of my fat loss. Yes, I did feel I lost a lot of strength. I did feel also that my diet wasn't or was more difficult when I was sleeping less. So I also researched what can I do to counteract this. Number one, I believe you should do is have a high protein meal before you go sleep. This will help with satiation. This will help also your body to be able to utilize that protein source as your body's recovering and also repairing your muscle. This has also been a reason I believe that I might have had these eating issues that I did when I spoke about my eating disorder. Number two, I think you should turn all your lights off an hour before you go sleep. This is gonna prep your body for sleep, and getting into a particular routine really helps with your body sleeping at a correct time every single night, and having a good 6 and more hours of sleep is great for the body in terms of recovery. Finally, something that I did read was great for optimal recovery and great deep sleep is having a particularly cold condition within where you're sleeping. Humans are seen to sleep within a colder temperature compared to normal. That is optimal for sleep. And I think if you're achieving these particular conditions in terms of fat loss, this will help you not having to run as much on a treadmill, not having to diet as deep as you have to, and being efficient in terms of your fat loss goals, and making sure you're not having to work twice as hard to achieve almost the same amount of result as that one who would do it under the correct condition. But guys, I hope the video was informative. I hope it was entertaining. Smash the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Kiss me while we driving. Kiss me while we drive.